I'm thinking. Hello, everybody. Happy dark moon. I used to say happy new moon. So I'm gonna give a couple minutes for people to get on and find us. We're doing things a little bit differently this time, and so I wanted to give everybody a couple of seconds to get on and find us. We're here. We're streaming in 2 locations, so this is new for us here. We're streaming on the Shakti Spiral Moon Alchemy group that's on Facebook. So if you're not on there, you definitely need to join. It's free to join. It's a powerful community of manifestors and just magical folk. It's a powerful place to be. Also, I'm streaming live on YouTube through the Shakti Spiral YouTube channel. So if you're not on Facebook and you want to just continue with the YouTube, you're here at the right place. And so this is what we're going to be doing. Yay! Found me, yes! So hi, Kelly and Karina. Brittany, hi, Matt. I'm so glad you're here. And Kiki, hi, Therese. I'm so glad you made it. So we're, like I said, we're streaming in 2 different locations. So I'm going to be trying to look at the feed on 2 different screens. So we'll see how it works out. So, and we have a moderator, so that's all cool too, to answer any questions that you may have. Hi, Alex. So glad you can join us. So it's a Friday night. I'm so glad you're all here with me. How have you been doing with all of these planets in retrograde? So I think we have 6 now. Mercury retrograde being like the most popular one right now, but I believe Uranus just went retrograde as well. And so that's really powerful invokings of I would call it the to-do, rush to do nothing list. It's kind of like where you have all of these things in your mind, all these things that you need to do. And then all of a sudden this huge, ginormous panic button sets in. And I was feeling this last night. Were you? About just, oh my gosh, I have this to do, I have this to do, I have this to do. And we're already into the 8th month of the year. And what's going on? So that is kind of telling of where we are, where you are with your workings, with your spiritual practice, where your focus is. And if you feel that you've been cruising along, that's really great. So wherever point you're at, this is exactly where you're meant to be. So let me go ahead and click over here on the YouTube stream just to make sure that everything is good. I believe it is. So we're good there? Okay, is the chat going on the YouTube stream? Yes? So who's there on YouTube?
Catherine, Candy, and Lori.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, Candy and Lori. Okay, you found us over there on YouTube, so that's beautiful. So yes, hello to all of you there. And I would love to be able to pull up a screen to do that, but I think my little assistant's going to come and do that for me real quick. So while we're all getting started, I want to talk to you about this month's box. Okay, so as we're still settling in, for those of you who don't know about this, I know this is the 2nd month that I've done it, and it is under the company Under a Magical Moon. And this is the company that is under One Ascension that houses magical products, curating some magical boxes that are sent out monthly. And it's based upon a theme. So each month is different. And so like for the Sisterhood right now, we are going into magnifying your wealth. So this month's box is about that. It's about magnifying your wealth, about really bringing in your abundance and really bringing in those energies that will promote just opulence and promote just feelings of well-being in all areas of your life. So if you aren't part of the Sisterhood, I invite you to join. This is a powerful month to do so, especially going into what we're going to be doing. But also, you don't have to be part of the Sisterhood to receive the boxes right now. And Jordan will put that on the feeds. You can find it through oneascension.com under Magical Moon. There's a tab there, and you can order it. It's not a subscription button, so it's just basically when you purchase, it's a one-time purchase. We're going to be working on doing a subscription in the month coming up. So we're working on behind the scenes, and there's a lot of things going on. So I'm going to just give you a preview of what is, or a sneak peek as to what the August box is. So when you receive the box, it'll be addressed with your name, and this is what it looks like. You'll get this addressed to you. I'm on my magical mail, and what this is, it talks about what the box is, how to use it, all the different things inside of it. So this is what this is, and then when you open up the box. So with those who have the Magical Moon box, I put in this time some bath salts. So This has a lot of components. It's magically crafted, so it has like the herb of rue, which will cleanse and clear any blocks or ideas to what abundance looks like for you. We are magnifying our wealth. What does wealth mean to you? Do you feel panic about wealth? Do you feel overwhelmed with wealth? So there's a lot of different things that come up for different people. And so working with this salt, because it is salted, I use dead sea salt from literally from the Dead Sea. There's a lot of powerful components in here to assist you as you're working energetically to clear any blocks on your physical level as well. So there's that. And then I also, there are 6 of these beautiful, these are 100%, I just have 3 right here, but they're 100% beeswax candles. And I'll tell you how to use that later on what to do with those. So there's 6 of them. The reason being is that when we go into the witch's moon, the new moon, the true new moon, not this dark moon where we're holding our energy, you're going to be lighting one every day. And you're going to be really focusing on what it is that you are magnifying, what wealth means to you. I asked some questions, what wealth means to you. How do we invoke more of it? And what can we identify with wealth? Everyone has an idea of what wealth is. And so I love that because we decide what wealth is in our lives. Also, a special incense that you can dress your candle with. And what that means is, I'll show you in a minute. It smells so good. Okay, so there's that incense there. You get this oil. This is the oil also. It's so yummy. It has a resin in it for a reason. So a lot of people had said, well, it kind of feels a little sticky when you first start it. Well, you have to, when you first use it, you have to shake it really good. And then it'll blend really well. Sometimes it settles. So the resin being, because I really want to rolling it towards you. And what that's doing is it's bringing that energy and that magic towards you. And make sure that when you do your wick, and don't forget the wick, you twist it coming towards you, or going at least clockwise. And then we have 2 stones. One is not in here. Well, there's 2 stones. One is pyrite and one is sunstone. So in those, you can also use those and charge those, use those for your magical workings. So this is one of the examples of what we do every month with our magical moon boxes. And next month, oh my gosh, I'm going to be, there's a lot, so I don't want to give anything away, but I'm going to be curating some really powerful magical tools to assist you. We're going to be doing what's called going into the shaman's world. So a lot of the tools will be about that. And also, for those who ordered early, they got a Isis pendant. So this is mine that I'm wearing. I love her so much. It's so beautiful. You can use it like this or keep it on your altar, however you feel guided. So, okay, let's go over to everyone's good. Thank you, Jordan, for doing that. Yay. Okay, so looking over, hello. Okay, so Lori's saying she's having trouble with her incense. It could be just because of the weather. It is self-igniting, but if not, you might want to use a charcoal for it. Burn even half of charcoal disc with it. But what I've noticed that you do, if you kind of make it into a cone shape and then burn it, it will burn. Just leave it, keep it burning, and then blow it out. Anyways, okay, so I hope everybody is doing really well. Tell me how these things have been going for you, these energies, this shifting. We are really in a pinnacle moment in time where these portals are open and available to us. With all of these retrogrades, there is a lot happening and shifting in the ethers. And it's okay to feel displaced, okay? A lot of people are feeling displaced or just this upheaval. And that's normal when you're shifting into a new life, a new paradigm, when you're shifting into an awakening state. You go through moments where you have to drop things off. You have to let things go. And especially if they are rooting you in an old way of thinking and being. So with this month of August, for us here in the north, in the northern hemisphere, we are going into the harvesting time. We just celebrated one of the first harvests, if you follow the Celtic tradition of magic. But if not, even still energetically, the farmers, and physically, are going through now, getting ready to harvest some of their crops, the first of the crops. And you have things that are happening right now. So in your life, what are you harvesting? What have you noticed is coming up for you that is something that is getting your attention, something that is bringing awareness Okay. Have you noticed a shifting in relationships? Have you noticed a shifting in maybe things that you want to learn about? Have your interests changed? Has your spirituality started to change, or have you started to really focus in a new direction? What has been happening for you? I would love to know in the comments. Hi, Pedro. So happy to see you. Welcome. Yes, like I said, we have 2 streamings. I'm talking to people on YouTube and talking to people on the Facebook live chat, which is through the Moon Alchemy group. So let me know how things are going for you. What have you noticed? Okay. So as we're doing that, let's go ahead and as people are chatting and feeling at home, feel free to do that. Let's light some incense and kind of clear our space, preparing for tonight. So if you have any clearing herbs, incense, whatever, go ahead and burn that right now. Well, you always want to kind of set the tone, set your space for work. It's not necessary when you're doing meditation or that kind of nature. But if you have a space that is used for different things, is used for different types of activities, when it comes time to do magic, when it comes time to receive guidance through meditation or to quiet the mind, it's important to do things sometimes in a tangible, visceral way. So burning incense, burning cleansing herbs is really good to put us in that state of being. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and light some incense, offering some to you. And we go clockwise, counterclockwise. And the reason why we do that is because we're clearing out any energy, anything stagnant. We're moving it, we're cleansing it. Okay, so anybody? Pedro's been going some of this. Pedro's saying that he's been having a couple of headaches the past couple of days, and that has actually been normal. When you're going through shifting, when you're making changes, the body has to adapt to the energies that you are currently being introduced to. Even if it feels like nothing has changed, except for your body is going through some sort of symptoms, and there's no real telling reason for it. Headaches that are just intense. It could be a few things. There's allergens, but on an energetic level, your body is going through shifting. If you've been doing the work, if you have been paying attention to the cues that your high self has been giving you, you'll notice that your body will be going through certain shifts and you'll be feeling it in the body. So it's a good time to take it easy when you can, to hydrate as much as you can, and to just pay attention. That's the most important thing. If you pay attention, you ask yourself, what do I need right now? Sometimes it'll be rest. Sometimes it'll be withdrawing from the activities that you normally do. It doesn't have to be forever, but it could be for a while. But if you're making changes, sometimes it is. And you got to be prepared for that. Be willing to shift as the shifting happens. Be willing to shift as the shifting happens, okay? So now I'm offering sweetgrass to you, to those who've gone before, and to those who will go after. And we do this in a clockwise fashion. And why we do that is because we are now putting back in. We created that energetic vacuum and void, going counterclockwise, and now going clockwise. We're putting in intention for this evening for our working, okay? Most of us know this, but I tend to do that just for the people that are new to our circle. And so welcome to this circle. Welcome to Shakti Spiral, the Dark Moon gatherings. We renamed them from New Moon to Dark Moon because we're really really working with the Dark Moon energies, not really with the New Moon. The New Moon is usually 2 days, 2 to 3 days, depending on when we do these rituals from when we start. So from 2 days from now will really be what's called the Witch's Moon, where the new moon energies are activated, and then we get to just launch forward with our intentions. So what's really cool about these rituals is that we can get very clear about what it is we're wanting to work on, really clear about what it is that we are wanting to invite in our lives, and hold it like holding a holding pattern. Hold it, and then we launch it a couple of days after, being very clear. And that's really, really good. She's being very vocal about her spirituality, and I love that. Wonderful. And you might find in your life that you're done hiding certain aspects of yourself. You're done with bringing yourself to levels that make other people feel comfortable. In fact, I had a conversation. I I have so many conversations during a week that I forget with who, but I believe it was a member of my family where I said, sometimes it's important to remember that we can try to dumb ourselves down for other people, not even realizing we're doing it. We feel so extra, we feel so grand, and we can tend to kind of bring it in a little bit to not be overwhelming to people. We can bring it in just so that we can feel that we fit in. That's the illusion, that we're trying to fit in with something by bringing ourselves smaller, when in truth we're supposed to expand that. And you never know by doing that who's going to be inspired by you, or you may find out that you actually are in a circle of people that believe a lot of what you do when you found yourself a tribe member, a spiritual tribe member. So yes, so we have a couple of people that are speaking their truth as of late. So doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel refreshing to be able to do that? They're the ones on YouTube, they're speaking about it. That's awesome. Okay, so I want you to take a moment to get yourself clear really quickly. If you have it, go ahead and put your journals next to you to have them your writing utensils. If not, that's okay. I say writing utensils, like, is that dating me or what? Your writing instruments, your phones, whatever, just put them aside for a sec. Writing utensils, hello. Okay, let's go ahead and let's close our eyes. And just take a couple deep breaths, focusing on this moment, being here and now. We're all gathered together powerfully with intention. Those who are watching live and those who will be watching this recording after, all time is now, and we are all gathered as one. And in this space, I want you to picture us in a great big circle, wherever we are in the world. And there's a lot of us visiting from different places, all over the world, dotted all over the map. And let's just imagine a ginormous big circle. We're all sitting for the purpose of coming together in unity as in one. So with your eyes closed, I really want you to focus. Focus on the purpose of why you're here. What brings you here this evening? What's calling you? Allow yourself to be in this space now. And I want you to focus on your heart chakra. Space right here in the middle of your chest. That always speaks truth, regardless of what your logical mind may say. And in that space, I want you to picture a powerful, powerful spiral energy. It starts to emanate and powerfully grow and glow. A very unique color. Usually associated with the heart chakra, you might see green, pink, but they could be different colors. So allow yourself to see exactly what it is for you, how it shows up. Watch it get bigger and bigger until it surrounds all of your body. This powerful energy. Now, the person sitting next to you on both sides, you're going to share this energy with the person sitting on your left. You're going to extend this energy through your left side. They receive it through their right. It connects with their beautiful spiral energy. And they also release it through their left side. And the person sitting next to them on their left receives it through their right. And so it goes clockwise in a great big circle, sharing this powerful heart energy, this unconditional, powerful love frequency, where illusion is broken and truth is revealed. As it goes around this great big circle, allow it to come back to you, and you receive it through your right side. Notice the colors, the power, the strength. Feel how it feels different from when you began. Allow it to merge with your energy. And connected, we begin this powerful gathering. Take a moment to breathe that in. Calling all of your energy back, all of your attention to be here in this moment and to feel that energy. Feel it now. We call and turn our hearts and attentions to the direction of the east, to the element of air, to the powerful, mighty winged ones, where the dawn of a new day rises. We say, come, direction of the east. Be here with us now. We turn our hearts and attentions to the south, to the people nations of the south, to the hot winds, the desert sands that blow, to the fire, the dragon's fire, the kundalini rising, to the serpent. We call to the element of fire and we say, come, be here with us now. We turn our hearts and directions to the west, to the element of water and the people nations of the west, where Pachamama's embiotic fluids record and hold all record, to the power of intuition and gestation, to the record keepers and the record holders. We say, come, element of water, be here with us now. We turn our direction and hearts to the direction of the north, to the people nation of the north, to the element of earth, where things come into manifestation. The stone keepers, the crystal holders, and the record keepers, where those who have walked before and those who will walk after are blessed with the blessings of Mother Gaia. And to the direction of the north, where the cool winds blow, we say, powerful earth, come, be here with us now. We look upward towards spirit, downward towards spirit, in between the places that are unknown and unveiled. We call to the Divine One energy to surround us, to flow through us, and anchor into one of us, each one as one, individually. Collectively, we call to the beloved Great Mother in all of her many forms and guises, how she shows to herself to us and reveals to us. We say, beloved Mother, hear us, your children. Be here with us now. We call to the ancient ones, our powerful ancestors, allies, to come also, stand close, guide us, hear us, be here with us now. And with our hearts and voices beating as one, we proclaim, Aho, it is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. And so it is. So, take a moment to be in that space. I love that. I love that you come and you share your energy. Thank you for being here. And so now as we begin, I want to ask the question of the night. What is wealth to you? What is wealth? What is wealth to you? Take a moment to answer that. You can answer it on the feed. There's a whole bunch here. I just need to scroll down. I am sorry. I was not ignoring you. So, hello, Shelly. I'm so glad you're here. Take a moment to answer that. What is wealth to you? And to magnify that, what does that mean for you? It doesn't have to be the right answer for everybody, just for you. Okay, so take a moment to just really be in that space. Write that down. Now, okay, so Lori says wealth is happiness in all things. Okay, and what is happiness? Define your happiness. So let's pull it from the general to like specific. Try to get as specific as possible. That should be another thing I should have said too. Try to get as specific as possible. Okay? In every area that stands out to you. Okay? Whether it be relationships, whether it be your job or career, your passion, your life purpose, your love life, your creativity, whatever these areas are, if it's travel, if it's going to school, go ahead and really get specific on these areas. Now, as you're doing this, I really want you to think about that. Think about that for a moment. What calls you? What kind of brings forward? I mean, there's a lot of things we could really focus and say, this is where I would love to see my wealth magnify in this area, in this area, in this area. And we can go on and on and on, right? But if you had to be specific and you really had to focus on just a couple of things that stood out the most to you, what would they be? Okay. Okay. So love, bring love to every situation is what Catherine's saying. Hi, Catherine. I'm so glad you're here. So, okay. So yeah, so everybody, I love that everybody is using the energy. I'm reading the feed from YouTube, and they're saying that a lot of it is happiness. Happiness. A lot of it is love. Love and happiness are the two main things that I'm seeing as a, for the people here on YouTube, that the feed there, that is something that feels like wealth for them. Okay. And isn't that something how, there's all these, everyone has a different answer, but there's maybe a thread of it the same. Jordan said money and love. Okay. So that's wonderful. But what is it about the money? Then I would say if wealth is money to you, if that mean, and that's for a lot of people, if wealth is money to you, what does that mean? What about the money? Because money is the paper, right? So I have paper right here, purple paper, but what is the money? What does it represent? If it's love, what does the love represent for you? Because love can be a lot of different things. So Katrina says security, having all of her needs met. And so what does that mean? What does it mean, Katrina, to have all of your needs met? Teresa's saying wealth to her is having loved ones in her life, and that loved ones are safe. Wealth to me is health. Wealth to me is living. Wealth to me is being able to do the things I am passionate about. So I love this. Okay. So I want you to take what is coming up for you, how you're answering relationships, your craft, your intimacy, your love of self. I love that. Okay. All of those things are exactly where the focus is. Okay. So now if you could magnify that, take it to the next level. Okay. So where you're at now, I'm sure there's love. I'm sure you're healthy to degrees that maybe you could improve that, relationships, wherever you're at right now. I want you to imagine for a moment. So put the things down, the fingers away from the keyboards. I really want you to, I know Mr. Wallace is over here just taking notes on his phone. So I really want you to put it down for a second. And now be in the space of those things that you focused on, that really came out and stood out, of where if you could magnify your wealth, what areas stood out to you. Okay. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to just take a couple of breaths. Okay. Let go of any answers. Just let go. Breathe into the stillness. Inhale. Fill your belly with air. This is wealth right here, this air. Abundantly fill your lungs. And as you exhale, feel how powerful you can do that. Again. And exhale. Beautiful. Now, with your eyes still closed, looking in and up towards your brow, I really want you to invite the magnification of wealth into your life. To simply say, I invite wealth in a powerful way, magnifying into my life. Now, in your mind's eye, I want you to picture a golden disc, kind of representative like a pentacle, could be a coin, but very big. It could be the sun, standing or put right in front of you. And it's big enough for you to walk through. So imagine this golden disc, like a passageway, a doorway, that leads you to examples and powerful manifestations of what magnifying your wealth looks like. As you step through this threshold, through this doorway, this portal, notice where it takes you. Where are you? If you're nowhere and it's just simply black, be there. And I want you in this space, wherever you are, to imagine the most powerful moment you can think of, where these areas of your life that have came forward are at the next level of wealth for you. Feel that. What would that look like? Get as detailed in your feelings as possible. What surrounds you? How do you feel about yourself in this moment? Feel the feelings of excitement. Where do you feel them in your body? This exhilaration at this new level, this heightened level of wealth. Where do you feel it? Now repeat these words. By my command, I call this reality to me. Say this 3 times. By my command, I call this reality to me. By my command, I call this reality to me. Feel the solidification of this reality that you have claimed. In this moment, you are not just the everyday person you believe yourself to be. In this moment, you are creators. Believe it and claim it as so. Moment. Again, feeling the wealth of the health you have to be able to do this. Breathing in and out. The life force that's around you. Full of wealth. Now open your eyes. You got some information? Some feelings? Go ahead and write them down. And why I say write them down is because you're capturing the essence immediately. You're capturing whatever it is that you felt immediately. You're not overthinking it, so don't overthink it. It may have changed for you. Did it get clearer? What did you see? What did you feel? If you didn't see anything, what did you feel? Maybe you heard something. Maybe ideas came to you. Francine, I see you. I'm so glad you're here, sister. Welcome. So take that moment to just be in this space, to be clear. Okay? Now, shake that off. What is one thing that you can do today, this evening, that will bring that even more towards you, that step in that direction? What can you do? One thing. It doesn't have to be hard. It could literally be deciding that, yes, this is what the path I'm going to take. What is one thing tonight that you can do to start to get that energy starting to move and to flow? Okay. Remember, it's a dark moon. We're not going to take off with this, but what's one thing you can do? Can it be planning for that powerful ritual that you're going to do 2 days from now? It could be launching something 2 days from now. What is it that you feel you can do right now? I would love to hear some of your ideas. Okay, I love that, Therese. That is really valid. Therese did point out something really interesting. She said that she felt sadness, but also happiness. Sadness for what she's been missing, but extreme happiness for what is to come. And yes, it's interesting how we put ourselves in patterns and holding patterns in our lifetimes, believing that only claiming so much is all that we should do, because to ask for more means somehow that we're not thankful for what we have. And I want to put an end to this train of thought, because asking for more does not mean that you're not grateful for where you are. You are actually sustaining life by wanting more. If you look at animals and trees and plants, they always they gravitate towards expansion. In nature, it shows it all around. Okay, so wanting more is absolutely adhering to powerful life force. It's what we are designed to do. So I celebrate you, Therese, that you took the courage to proclaim more for yourself. Proclaim more. Everybody, proclaim more for yourself. It's time to start living in the true manner in which we are designed. Okay? And like I said, that's different for everybody. But if you've been allowing yourself to think small, but to ask for more is ungrateful, or maybe moving more in ego, let's release those energies. Let's release that paradigm and bring in a new one. Okay? So some people over here on the feed are saying that they're going to be planning some big rituals. I love it, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so 2 days from now, I want you to think about what you're going to do to launch this vision. There's a couple things you can do. New moon, the witch's moon, is really powerful for vision boards. If you feel really guided to do vision boards, you don't have to do them with the big. Everyone loves to do them in the New Year's, but here's the thing: you can do it now. You can proclaim these next 2 harvests for us in the north here. You can proclaim them as the most abundant times for you. Okay, and then in the south, you're going into the seeds of planting. So it's a powerful time for you to really think about what it is you're really wanting to seed. So all of these energies moving into, okay, and also it's going to be the supermoon. We're having a supermoon. So there's all of these energies now working towards you getting clear, okay? We've been working on the clarity. We've been having our headaches. We've been going through the motions of all the things that have been stewing and just swirling around us. And now we're holding our center strongly, and we're saying, all right, I'm getting clear, the work I needed to do, and now I know where I really want to put my focus. And so these next 2 days, for those who have their moon box, you know what to do with your candles. You know what you need to, each time you light it and you go in and you focus, you know where you need to put your focus, where you need to put your energy. Because if we have it all scattered out, it becomes very chaotic really quickly. So for everybody, where are you going to put your focus? When you go into meditations and you launch this, it's not about I want this anymore. You already proclaimed it. This is what we did right now. Okay, we commanded this reality. It is what we did right now. Now you're going to sit in as you meditate each day. Give yourself at least 3 powerful days, okay? If you can do 5, that's even better. but at least 3 powerful days where you can sit in the energy and feel it done, and you're living it right now. You're living it as you're sitting in that energy. You're living it presently. You've written that amazing song. You did that piece of artwork. You launched that new business successfully, and you're feeling the growth of it, and it's exciting. You're getting those gigs, or you're having that new job, or you're in that new space. Whatever it is, okay, or those relationships are giving back what you have been investing in. Whatever it is, feel it, it's happened, it's here, and that's where you're at. And that powerful magic will bring you far, okay? I love what Chris says. Chris says, excess means too much, but if we are limitless and connected, there's no limit, and therefore nothing is too much. Absolutely right, sister. Thank you for that powerful point. Absolutely, 100%. So there isn't excess. It's simply what you desire. And there it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So over here, people are talking about doing different changes in their diets, about growing their businesses. I love it. So take the moments, these next 2 days. Okay, so today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. By Monday, either Sunday night or Monday, launch it. Gather up your energy, gather it up, and then bring it forward like a shooting star. Okay? So, I'm going to pull some cards. I'm looking for a deck. Oh, and I have some things to announce. So, we in the sisterhood are celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Can you believe it? We are 1 year. 1 year we've been in the sisterhood, and we've been having so much fun. Everybody, including myself, was like, it's been a year already. It has been so much fun. We've had a blast, and it's just going to get better from there. So in the sisterhood, but also part of the Moon Alchemy group, I'm going to be giving away a deck. So, yes, woohoo! These decks are so amazing. I found this deck. It's through an artist who I love her work. Her name is Tess. I gotta get her name right. What is her name? No, not, thank you. Jordan's correcting me. It's not Tess. Her name is Terry Ross, I believe. No, Terry Foss. It's a good thing I have right in front of me. Okay, so her deck, basically, it's not meant for shuffling. It's meant for... So these are the back of the cards. Apparently her daughter, as you can see them. I can go this way. There you go. Her daughter created... Okay, so these are what they kind of look like. Let me go through kind of some stuff. They're very witchy. This is one of Jordan's favorite. Okay, you can see the wolf right there. Okay, this is like one of my favorites. Can you see the crow right there? The wolf is also one of mine too. But let me just show you kind of quickly. So they're just fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I'm just gonna can't do all of them because they're like 50. How many are in here? 59 or something like that. Anyway, so this is what these are. There are going to be some rules, okay? Some rules to this. This is a really powerful deck. It's you know, a little bit more than normal decks in price, but that's because it's, you know, they're printed. They're not meant to be shuffled. They're meant to be more like very gently used because they're oh, this one I love. It's called Gratitude. Look at that. You see, there's like a lot of glare. Sorry. Anyway, these are prints of her actual paintings that she does. So this is mine. So I have another one right here. This is for somebody that's going to be, there's going to be a drawing, and it'll be announced at the end of the month. So in order to enter, there's two things I need you to do. Actually, 3. I need you to share the Alchemy Moon group, okay? Getting people involved. I really want to grow our community. And if you haven't joined the sisterhood, if you join the sisterhood, that gives you another entry. For those in the sisterhood, if you share the sisterhood and somebody joins by your recommendation, that gives you an entry. Also, liking the Instagram pages of Under a Magical Moon One Ascension. I'll have all the stuff put down in the thing, but this is just for you to know right now. And so if you join the sisterhood, there's an entry, an additional entry, by just simply saying, you don't have to purchase anything. You simply enter by saying you want to enter. Okay. And if you tag me in talking about what you love about the Moon Alchemy group, what you love about the sisterhood group, posting that, sharing that, the more you do that, the more entries that you'll get. And by the end of the month, by August, August 22nd, I'm going to announce, not really the end of the month, but towards the end, I'm going to announce the winner. We'll do a drawing. Okay. So there's a lot of incredible things happening with that. So that's one of the giveaways. There's gonna be more going on. Love, love, love. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And this is not just for people. This is international as well. So to the sisterhood members who are in France and Norway and Sweden, and in Australia, this is open to you as well. So the more you get people to know about the Shakti Spiral Sisterhood, the Moon Alchemy group, the you like Instagram, you tag me that you talked about it in Instagram. I would love that. I'm under One Ascension on Instagram, and also I have another one under a magical moon. So there you are. Look at that one. I love that one so much. So I'm gonna pull one. Okay. Let's pull one. I know, aren't they gorgeous? So Lori's saying they're gorgeous over here. I think this is so cool. I'm doing this. I love doing this. So let's pull a card. Who wants a card? Lori goes, yes, let's pull one. A special somebody. Let's see. Who wants a card? There's a little bit of a delay with this streaming, so I'm going to take a second to let people. I'm getting Maria Nell. I'll pull a couple. We have a couple of minutes. So I'm going to pull one for Maria. Oh, this gave me chills, Maria. Blossom is the name of this card. Can you see this? It's like, let me try to, there we go. This is something very precious coming to you. It's actually making me feel very emotional. A very powerful spirit is connected to you. And will be revealing itself very soon. So keep an eye out for that. Pedro, I'm going to pull one for you. And welcome, Shelly's friend, Anna. Is it? Let me see. I think that's your name. Let me see. Let me look. I just saw it really quickly. Anna, welcome, Anna. I'm so glad you're here with us. Okay, this is for Matt. Excuse me, Pedro. Matt, you're next. Pedro, you got the card Evolve. So you're going through a powerful metamorphosis right now, aren't you? The guidance I'm getting, though, is to let go. There's some resisting that you're doing because of fear of unknown, and it's different for you, and it looks different, and you're not sure how to move through that. But just trust in your instincts. Right now, it's really important to share with only those people who will support change for you versus those people who have their own fear about change. So only share your vision and the things you're going through with the people that are going to support you and these new changes. Because just like the butterfly, if you kind of push out of the cocoon too fast, you won't be able to fly. So it's really important that you have that support that will support your changing. Okay, so congratulations on this very powerful shift that you're going through right now. You're supported and you're held, and it's very necessary, Pedro, for what you need to do in your world. So just trust in the evolution process of it. So this is for Matt. Oh, I love it. Okay, so this is called spiritual. So Matt, you're being invited to really connect to those spiritual aspects of yourself. You've been going through a lot of that lately, kind of a renewal. It's important to know that even though you may feel that these changes have always been with you, they're going to get stronger for you. You're going through that. See, you have a companion there with you. So even though you may feel like you're alone in this, you're not alone. And you have one very attentive, a familiar, very attentive working with you. So trust also in your spiritual evolution. Okay, it's very powerful for you. Okay, I have room for one more. Hi, Christina. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. Okay, Anna. Okay, Shamadine's asking for Anna. Shelly's asking for Anna to get a card. Let's pull one for Anna. Okay. Anna, you got the same card, Blossom. So this is different for me when I feel this for you. It feels like there's been a loss. There's been something that has been heartbreaking for you, that you, in a memory, in a distant time, that you've kind of went through, that you've kind of suffered through. And what you need to understand and know that is, even though things shift and things are maybe not on this physical plane anymore, people, loved ones, ideas, whatever, are not on this physical plane anymore, you are not alone. You are held, and those things and whom we love are still with us in just different forms. So I'm getting that you have signs around you that are showing you these truths, that are showing you that you're not alone and that you're supported, and that memories that you kind of hold in your heart, they're being held for you. You don't need to hold it anymore. Okay, you can release a lot of sorrow. I feel like there's a lot of sorrow going on. Release a lot of this sorrow and allow yourself to be in a state of happiness, in a state of joy. And allow that guidance to come to you as it needs. That's it. One more. Hello, Thelma. I'm so glad you joined. Welcome. So Anna, they're saying that we support you on the chat on YouTube. They're celebrating you and we support you. I love it. Lori is saying you'll blossom from sorrow to healing. Beautiful. Thank you, Lori, for that. I just love them. They're part of the sisterhood, by the way. I just love the group so much. Okay, Christina. Christina. So you got the card Manifest. Look at that sweet little water baby right there. So in this space of emotion, the water's about emotion as well, you are coming to true understanding about what you really want in your life. What your life is changing a lot. There's a lot of dynamic around you, and you're feeling like changes are happening, but you don't know exactly what they are. And so this card is telling you, you're like the mermaid, okay? You don't need to allow the emotions to get a hold of you. You can manage them. You can move through them. You can swim effortlessly through them. And you can actually understand what these emotions are telling you. Use your intuition to guide you in what changes need to be made and put it in order. Not everything has to be done all at once, even though we kind of feel that way at times. They're saying take it one step at a time. Okay? One thing at a time. And allow the clues, the guidance to manifest to you. Trust that it will come. The changes that you need to make will come. You will be shown. Okay? So it's about patience. It's about allowing yourself to feel the things. Okay? Feel the things and then you work through them. Okay, so this deck, well, not this exact one, this is mine. But this deck right here is going to be given away on the 22nd of August. So this month, so that's basically in 12 days from now. Share the Moon Alchemy group page, share the Sisterhood page. If you are not part of the Sisterhood group and you join, there is a monthly membership fee, what you do, but that covers all of the things that we do for the month, and they're pretty powerful. And I know the Sisterhood members will attest to that. You will be included in a drawing with an extra drawing. And if a Sisterhood member refers somebody and they sign up in the Sisterhood, you will also, both of you will get a drawing and name entered in. So there's a lot of things going on. We're celebrating in the Sisterhood the 1-year anniversary. And there's another box that is already in the works, it's already curated, waiting to go. So if you're interested in September's box, the deadline, I believe, when is the deadline again, Jordan? Do you know when the deadline is? I think it's the 25th or 22nd to order as well, or the 25th, I believe, to order your box, because we need to get them prepared and shipped out. We are doing right now only US and Canada. So you can go on to oneascension.com and order your box under a magical moon. It'll be right there. Like so many amazing things, and they're not always the same. There's different things. I mean, there's the same for people, but for the month, but they're not always the same what we do every month. They're always different. And for those who don't wait and order, like the first, I think 5 or 10 will get a special, actually not, I think it's only 4. Okay, they'll get a special, Jordan also into this, so she knows. Miss Jordan over here knows. So you'll get a special extra prize, like extra in your box for not waiting and ordering earlier. So there that is. So now we got to go ahead. Oh, you're welcome, Shelly. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christina. Everybody, thank you. And we're going to be doing the Dark Moon rituals. Also, we're going to be streaming them this way on YouTube and Facebook, so it'll make it easier for everybody to find us. Please share this with other people who may benefit. Invite them. I thank you, Shelly, for inviting your friend, and let this community grow. May it grow. This is my manifestation. This is my intention to magnify the wealth. Magnify the wealth of the magic, the love. To me, that is wealth. To live in our most authentic forms, to speak our most authentic truths, and to love most authentically those we will love. So that is my blessing to each one of you, and my hope that we will all launch this powerful magic 2 days from now. Now, really quickly, for those who have the box, grab another one with the candles. So you have, I believe, so 4 days. We're on the 5th day. I believe you have 6 candles. So on the 6th day, you're going to do that where you imagine what you're manifesting for your wealth. These are a little longer. I love that. What you're going to be manifesting for your wealth, and so picture this you and what you're manifesting. And as you twist them, you're going to twist them going clockwise. Feel it and visualize it becoming part of you, becoming part of your energy. Make sure that you dress them, remember, with your oil and your incense. That helps it, and watch it burn. Don't leave them unintended. And what I love about the beeswax candles is they're so pliable. You see that? And you can stand them. You can put the base into a candle holder or however you want to work it. And as you watch it, and you can make them even twister. I just kind of did it really quickly for demonstration purposes. And as you do that, you can invoke, really solidify that which you're claiming as yours. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Taking a moment to just gather in all that was done. taking a moment to be here. And as this circle is still powerful, charged, we call in a blessing to those who need it, those who are in need of support, love, extra magic. May they be blessed with this in the circle now. We thank to the beloved All-Mother, to Divine One Energy, to our ancestors, to our guides and guardians. Thank you for being here with us. To the direction of the north, element of earth. Thank you for being here with us. To the direction of the west, element of water. Thank you for being here with us. To the direction of the south, element of fire. Thank you for being here with us. And to the direction of the east, element of air. Thank you for being here with us. And with our eyes still closed, unified in our heart chakras, we release through our right side the energy that was shared with us. Watching it uncoil, going around and around this great big circle, until you find your energy coming back to you on your left side. And with the energy still expanded, your heart chakra spiral still expanded, we call the one energy to cleanse our fields, cleansing any debris, anything that has been released now. We call it to be sent through to Mother Gaia's core to be recycled, or up to the one energy field to also be recycled. And sending this energy down now to the earth to share with Mother Earth what is no longer needed. She, being the great recycler, knows exactly what to do with it. Turning your hands down and your feet anchored. Feel the energy going through your hands and your feet, even through your tailbone if needed. Down into the center of the earth, tendrils of energy, roots of energy going down. You are grounded, you are centered. If you feel your crown chakra open a little bit, just pull the energy down more through your head. Take a moment to breathe that in, grounding any residual energy. If you feel like you need to eat after this ritual, please do so. Make sure to hydrate. And with a resounding love, magnifying the wealth, magnifying our lives to the most fullest of purpose, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. Blessings to all of you, my love. Mwah. Have a good Friday evening and a wonderful weekend. Make sure you do your magic. It's very important.